Happy Friday, beautiful souls, and welcome to Spiritually Her. This is your safe space to explore the magic of inner work, grow your confidence, and embrace your self worth as the ultimate superpower. I'm Terrika-Surrenity, your host and guide on this transformative journey. Here, we're breaking barriers, we're rewriting our stories, and stepping fully into that girl energy together. So grab your favorite drink, let's settle in, and let's vibe. Your next level starts right now. Hi, guys, and happy Friday. Welcome back to another episode of Spiritually Her. I am your hostess, all right, with the mostest, but not just the mostest. I'm here bringing all of the goodies and stuff today because you're not only getting Terrika-Surrenity today, you're getting TED Talk Terrika-Surrenity, all right? I am taking bookings for TED Talks. So, yeah, we're going to put that in the manifestation journal. But guys, this topic today, it's about to be a major one, so I hope you guys are ready. And as always, it's a download that I feel that Spirit has been trying so hard to get out to the collective and has been very productive in doing so. But I feel like this episode is going to be the aha moment to get you to answer the call. All right? Now, I'm not talking about for the girlies who, got your boo thing calling, your ex calling, and you got them on block or D&D or whatever. This is for the people who, feel that deep, burning desire deep down in their spirit, their hearts, that they're chosen, that they are being called for a specific life purpose. And maybe there's some hesitancy. Maybe there's some fear around accepting that call. Maybe you are telling yourself that that dream is too big, that you're not capable of doing that, or that that is meant for someone else. Maybe you are around some small thinking people who can't phantom the light, the gift, the anointing, and the calling that is on your life. And they're keeping you small because of your environment. Listen, whatever that is, whatever it is that resonates with you, anyhow, anyway, this episode is for you. All right? Now, with this download, Spirit was very loud and very clear amongst the scavenger hunt that Spirit decided to put me on, and also let me know that this message was not just for me, but it is for others, and that I need to share this with the Spiritually Her community. So here I am. All right. First, I want to start off by giving you the reminder or the information that there are people that you've never met who are waiting for you. They don't know your name yet. They don't know your story. But somehow, some way, they are waiting for the moment for you to finally say yes to who you are. Not who you're becoming, but who you are. They're waiting for you to answer the call, all right? Because Spirit has been calling, all right? The line has been a little blocked lately, all right? You might have blocked Spirit. You probably got them on D&D. You see the phone ringing. You look over. You like, I don't know that number. Yeah, ignore. Yeah, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad because, I've been there. I've done it too. But As of right now, this is your confirmation. And this is also your reminder that this is the call for your life purpose. But the question is, are you going to answer or not? I just want to first get into the channel and download that it has been for me. The way that Spirit has been sending me the synchronicities and the scavenger hunt, I like to call it. But I felt like I've been decoding Spirit's message for me. I'm going to make this story short, not too long. But as of recently, I have been drained and a little bit tied up into my job. For those who listen to the podcast, you know I'm a special education teacher, and that is a rewarding but sometimes overwhelming job and position that, can drain you. And even on the course of my break this week, I haven't really been putting in the effort to put in the energy to my life purpose, which is the spiritually hurt community, which is within my spirituality and posting the videos and, doing the readings and channeling and etc. I haven't been doing much so, but Spirit guided me to this place where I received this message from this guy who basically let me know that I need to keep posting. I remind you, I didn't tell this guy anything about me. He just asked me where I was from. I was like, I'm from Memphis. And he was like, oh, you must sing or do something dealing with your voice or talking. He was like, well, I don't know why I feel the need to say this to you, but keep posting. Don't get discouraged because there's eyes on you, even when you feel like there aren't. You never know who's watching. You never know who's listening. So just keep going. Just keep going. Mind you, the place that I was drawn to was another synchronicity. The name of this car lot, Scott Evans, right? And I was drawn there, not to get a new car, but to get that message. And Spirit is letting me know that with that, seeing the cars, momentum is going to happen. But I have to take that action first. I have to go first, and I have to do the action on that calling. With that action, that's you answering the call, right? You have to pick up. Then, there was another thing with the name Scott Evans as I've been watching this YouTube show by this journalist and interviewer, Scott Evans, who is amazing, by the way. Check out his podcast and check out his work. I am so inspired by him and his work and the people that he interviews and their stories and the questions that he asks. And he just has this good aura and energy about him that I love. But guys, I have been watching his stuff and I've never realized his name. And then all of a sudden it clicked to me and I was like, wait, his name is Scott Evans? Mind you, I've been seeing Scott Evans for the past 3 or 4 months. That I'm telling you, I've been decoding this and I finally got the aha moment. But it's the fact that he talks for a living. He speaks. And I have been on this thing with wearing a lot of blue crystals lately, with working with the throat chakra and everything. And Spirit has really been on me to utilize my voice. Use my voice. Don't dim it. Don't shy from it. Don't hide it. Don't quiet yourself. Don't silence it. And guys, so the downloads and everything that has come from me decoding this and feeling all of the emotions of unlearning all of the things and knowing that I'm being called. So I know that there's other people that know that they're being called. You know the feeling, right? You feel like you are maybe restless, right? Because you know that you're meant for more. And it calls out to you and whispers to you when you're working, when you're washing dishes, when you're driving. Hell, like even when you're scrolling late at night, it's like a tug at your spirit. And sometimes we brush it off as if it is our imaginations or that's just fantasy. Oh, that's just a dream. It's not a reality. But honestly, that is your assignment that is knocking on your door. And one thing about that call, it doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It just waits for you to say yes. And you say yes by answering. So, as I was driving, I had like these analogies that Spirit put on me. And it was basically like, what if Maya Angelou never picked up the pen? Could you imagine like the silence where her words once healed people? What if Steve Jobs never trusted the garage idea? What if Rosa Parks decided she was too tired that day? What if Beyonce never stepped out and went solo? What if Oprah Winfrey never picked up the microphone? What if Tyler Perry gave up when he was evicted and never wrote that script or never finished? What if he gave up? Do you know how many lives would be affected? The world would look completely different if they ignored their calling. And I need you guys to understand that when you ignore your calling, it will look completely different. Not just for you, but for other people, because there are literally people just waiting on you to speak, waiting on you to tell your story, waiting on you to share your knowledge, your gifts, your testimony. Literally, you guys are sitting on gold mines. You just have to speak. You just have to answer that call. But then I went into why are we ignoring the call? We are ignoring the call because it's like, we have these fears, right? You can have a fear of failure, of judgment, of not knowing the next step. You can have the fear of control. And sometimes with this journey, it requires a lot of surrender and a lot of trust, blind trust. It can even be a fear of success. But here's the thing. Greatness never arrives with a blueprint for you to use, because the path is revealed step by step, just like I had to decode all of that. It is literally like climbing a ladder in the dark, but with every step that you take, you are higher. You don't have to know the whole staircase. You just need to take the next step. And have that faith and that trust that the rest of your way, your journey is going to be lit for you. There's this song that I also heard that day. I've been hearing this song for a while, but it hit me differently. And it's Bigger Than Me by Big Sean. So guys, if you don't know it, go ahead and stream it. And there's the second verse that it has stapled itself into my memory and into my brain. But the lyrics go, I see people in the same place 10 years later. That shit is pathetic. God talked to me telepathic, saying it only happens if I let it. I can't spend my whole life looking at the same ceiling fan when I feel like I ain't got no ceilings, man. If I ain't special, why I feel it then? Now, I ain't no rapper, You know what I'm saying? I ain't a rapper, so don't judge me and what I just did. But you can't tell me that those words don't hit. When you are around small-minded people, when you are around people who ignore their calls, and you allow them to have you to ignore yours, you gotta get out of the room with people who put limits on themselves. And when you realize, like when he said, I can't spend my whole life looking at the same ceiling fan when I feel like I ain't got no ceilings, man. Like, you know how powerful that was? When you feel like you are meant for more, when you know that there's more than just this. Some people are okay with just what they have, with the bare minimum, with just what they have already. To some people, it is easier to stay in the known rather than to work and grow and get the possible. I'm not even going to say impossible because it's possible. So when you have this calling and you feel it, you know that you're special, you know because you feel it. Spirit, God, universe, whoever did not put that feeling in you for you to ignore it. They did not put that calling onto you so you can doubt it. There is a responsibility when it comes to your life purpose, because it's not just about you. Like the song said, it's bigger than me. It is about the lives that are tied to your yes. Every time you shrink, someone else stays small because they never saw the example. Every time you say not me, someone else doesn't receive the healing, the art, the leadership, and the vision that only you carry. Just to give you an analogy right here, think of your purpose like a domino. When you stand tall and move forward, you set off a chain reaction. But when you stay frozen and you don't want to move and you don't want to grow, you don't want to elevate, the whole line is held back. So when it comes down to your life calling and your purpose, you have a responsibility. And what is that Spider-Man saying? With great power comes great responsibility. Listen, answering the call is not just about today. It's about the generations that come after you. The books they'll read, the songs they'll dance to, the businesses that will hire them, the laws that will protect them, the movements that will free them, all because you said yes. Somebody's liberation is waiting on your obedience and your commitment. So, I'll ask you this. How much longer will you make spirit wait? How much longer will you make God wait? How much longer will you make the world wait? The phone has been ringing. So stop sending your destiny to voicemail. Stop putting your purpose on hold, okay? Pick it up, say yes, because when you answer the call, you don't just change your life, you change history. Yes, it's that damn big, it's that damn important. You are that damn important. You are a big deal. Now I need you to snap into that. Okay? And I'm getting a lot of downloads right now. I'm hearing Spirit is saying like that TikTok thing, like, what's not clicking, Steven? You know, like literally Spirit is like, what's not clicking? You are a big deal. Stop doubting yourself and dimming yourself and acting like you're not capable. You're a whole household name and you don't even realize it. You don't need anybody else to validate that for you. And I'm not only speaking to you guys, I'm speaking to myself. I am reminding myself, so don't ever feel like I am here just like she thinks she knows. No, listen, I am speaking life into you as I speak life into myself. All right? Now, that was my TED Talk. And I hope that message resonated with you guys and it stuck and it rang a bell and it's stapled into your memory and in your brain just as it was for me this week. Now, we're going to end this episode with some affirmations. All right? I need you to repeat after me. I am chosen. I am ready. I am committed. And I will answer the call. All right, guys. Now I'm going to hold you to that. All right. Affirm this. Claim it. Know it to be true. I love you guys. I mean it so much. Tap in with me. Share this episode with everyone who may need to hear it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Spiritually Her. I hope you felt inspired, empowered, and ready to take the next step on your journey. If you love this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's keep the conversation going. You can connect with me on TikTok at Surrenity101. That's SURRENITY 101. And on Instagram at spiritually.her. I love to hear your thoughts, breakthroughs, or even what topics you want to dive into next. Until next time, remember, your power is already within you. Keep shining and simply stay spiritually her. Bye!